Hey guys, welcome back to another commentary. Where to start with this one? First off, it's great to be back, being here, doing what I love. And, not that I didn't love, Italy, the scenery, the atmosphere, the architecture, the history and whatnot, but kind of love this a little bit more, and it's that kind of little that doesn't actually mean a little. But anyways, I was actually supposed to do this yesterday. I guess if you were keeping up, it was really weird because I was uploading stuff that I already recorded, like that. I already uploaded it, but I was like unlisted or private, and so I would just make it public, like when I was in Italy, because I didn't really have time to be putting any videos together. Like, it was a miracle that I was able to get that vlog together, because we were just out and about so often that I barely had any time to myself. So for the most part, I had to just make do with what I had. So it might be kind of confusing, like connecting all the dots, I guess, if you even care that much. And, honestly, it's confusing even for me. But I got back yesterday, and we weren't supposed to be back yesterday. We were supposed to be back, Tuesday. But how do I sum that up really concisely? Well, one word, United. If you know United Airlines, you guys know that there's a lot of shit surrounding them. And my personal opinion, they're probably the shittiest major airlines in the entire world. Like, they're probably the worst. And not just because of what's been happening recently, like with the whole controversy regarding how they treat their customers, but just like in general, they're just kind of bad. And yeah, just Tuesday kind of wrapped that up pretty nicely. So we were supposed to be back Tuesday night at like 8 p.m., 9 p.m., but unfortunately, there was a 2-hour delay on our flight out of Venice. They said weather delay, but I didn't see a cloud in the sky when I was in Venice. It looked pretty clear to me, so I don't know. It could have been anything. Could have been the pilot was lazy. Could have been a mechanical error, which would be very bad news. No one wants to hear that from an airplane. Like, yeah, we had mechanical issues with the airplane that you're about to be on for the next 8.5 hours. But yeah, don't worry about that. We got it under control. So not sure what it is. I'm still here, so obviously we didn't crash. So whatever it was, we ended up landing at, I think it was it 1 p.m.? I forgot what it was. We gained some hours getting back. I think it was 6, because like there's a 9-hour difference, but then there's a 3-hour difference between the West Coast and the East Coast. So we got 6 hours, or I don't know how you term it, but yeah, so we got in at like 1 p.m. or something like that, and we just had to spend the whole day in Newark, and it wasn't fantastic. I certainly wasn't planning for it, but you have to make do with what you get. So we just kind of slept. I was severely jet lagged. Obviously the time difference was really messing with my head. It still is, but I'm coping with it a little bit better. Just being back home for a day, it's really made a difference. And just doing YouTube and stuff like that has made it a little bit better. I did YouTube while I was over there, so I kind of had a mental connection, I guess. I don't know. It's like a mental thing for me. I'm going to do this when I go to college just so I can have a little bit of home with me. It's that kind of thing. It's just kind of like mental support or just something like that. But yeah, so, I got back yesterday. I also think it was in the afternoon. I think it was, by the time we got home, it was 2 p.m. or something like that. And I immediately went to getting gameplay. I literally just did that. Like, I was dead set on that because I was like thinking over what I was gonna say, like in the car, like, okay, how am I gonna do this commentary? I'm late again. I'm trying not to be late, but here I am again being late. But it was kind of out of my control, so it's not really my fault. But then it kind of is, because I should have been updating more. But then after, as I was doing all that, and messing up my head and jumbling my thoughts, it hit me. I did not have any gameplay, so I just kind of sat there in the car making stupid face for who knows how long, and then I was like, okay, well, better get to getting gameplay or whatever. So I just did that. I sat down and I recorded gameplay for a good chunk of yesterday and a good chunk of today. So yeah, that's what you guys are watching right now, and hopefully it doesn't show any rustiness. I honestly was expecting to be super rusty, but it kind of surprised me that I wasn't, or maybe the opposition was it was so bad that, it made me look good. So I guess to the randoms on the other team, thank you so much for making me feel better about myself. Thank you so much for making what would you call it, like me getting pushed back into the whole COD thing again, an easy transition. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate your sacrifice. Thank you. We appreciate your sacrifice. You have my thanks. But anyways, yeah, it doesn't really make a difference. Like, it's too late to really, do anything about it. But man, I wish I could have avoided just that layover, like that delay. It messed me up so much. Like I was just expecting to be on a plane for a constant, you know, I was mentally ready for that, but then just to have that not happen and then be stuck on the plane the next day for 5.5 hours, which is all, like, it may as well have been 8.5, because honestly the seating was not great, and we didn't I didn't sleep at all. Like I don't think any of us slept at all on the flight. No, that was just awake for another 5.5 hours, you know, on top of being awake for a constant 8.5 hours the day before. It just wasn't great for the mind. So I guess thinking in hindsight, maybe it was better, like, for the best that I didn't actually record a gameplay or a commentary, because it probably would have been really bitchy. So I guess, I don't know, maybe I should be thankful for United for, you know, being a shitty airline. But anyways, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay in the background. Like I said, day one pretty much of me being back, or I guess a day and a half, I suppose. Pretty much, well, I don't know. We got back in the afternoon. I finished getting my gameplay in the afternoon, so hour total, I guess you could say. It's a full day of me being back. Still doesn't quite feel normal. Even me being here making this commentary, you know, as much as I loved or would have loved to have done this in Italy, like I was just like, I wanted this so badly. Like it's just in the back of my head, like, what I would do just to be back home, getting gameplay and just like, you know, having fun and, you know, making videos. Like I would. This is fun, but that's a little bit more fun. And again, this is the little that doesn't actually mean little. But anyways, yeah, so I'm back anyways. So, you know, it's just great to be back. So anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay in the background. Hopefully my rustiness does not show. Again, I was really surprised that it didn't like super show. Like I was expecting like to die like 5 times in a row. So the fact that I was able to go on any streak at all was just like a wake up slap. Like, oh my God, like I'm not terrible, thank you. But yeah, so yeah, just hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay, guys. Be back with hopefully a deatomizer or something. Like I have so many goals and things I need to do that I clearly couldn't do when I was in Italy, and one of those was getting a deatomizer, getting a nuclear, because I still need to do that 500 subscriber thank you video. But too many thoughts running through the head. I need to get my ground again. I need to like get some like perspective, because I lost it. 9.5 days is super long for me, so I need to get my bearings back. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for sticking around for this video. Have an awesome day. I will see you all in the next video.